Today on In the Woodyard, it's payday. Here we go. So today is a payday. It's early morning here. I have the trailer backed up right here to this pile that you see right here. We're going to put on 2 face cords, or 2/3 of a cord of ash. We're going to go deliver that. And I got a guy coming to pick up a bunch of cookies right now. And I got another delivery after that, and then possibly another delivery after that. And then tomorrow I think I've got a guy coming to get a full cord of wood too. So wood's flying out of here just like it has been for the last couple of weeks, months. I don't know, it just keeps moving, which is good because it's all got to go. Everything must go. So we're going to load this up right now. Are you a professional woodchucker?
Yes.
That's what I thought. So we put the load on, as you can see. It's a big one. This is a 20 by 7 foot trailer, is that right? 7 by 20 foot, and we filled it up a whole bunch of cookies. So we empty one complete cookie bin, the little one up over there, and then we filled up a bunch more here. And you're a glutton for punishment, and you think you might need even more. So sure. That's a good thing. So George here is the professional wood chucker. Do you like chucking wood? That's the question.
It's the best job I've ever had.
That's what I thought you were going to say. Now I'm gonna go dump this load. Here we go. Look at that. That's an empty cookie bin. So we emptied that one out completely that we put into the big trailer. And then Jason drove over here, and then George threw a bunch of wood on the cookies. He's a professional woodchucker, aren't you, George? So there it is. And this is what we got left. There's probably less than another trailer load in here, and he is going to come back and get another load, so he'll probably get the rest of that. And then the cookie pile over here, this is stuff from this year right here, because that pile back over there, that's all 2 years old. So this is all from this year, so this is the newest stuff, but he might end up coming and getting another load from that pile and then some of this too. So then all I got left to sell is that load there, or that pile there. So the cookies are selling, which is good because it's great wood for boiler wood, and that's what George and Jason came and got. And so they're happy with that, so they got work to do the rest of the day. So I just went and did that last dump that I just did, and now I'm going to load up tomorrow's first load into the truck. It's a trailer because it's for 2 face cords, of ash, and so I backed it up right over here to this pile. I got a little bit of ash from this pile that was all cottonwood here that I sorted out. So right here is some ash. I'm going to throw that into the trailer, and after I get that done, then I'm going to back up the trailer over here into a pile of ash that is stuff that it was only about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months old, but I've been having people buy it and I've been selling it, and it's been burning just fine. So that's going to get put in because it's for 2 face cords or 2/3 of a cord. And then I'm going to drive over here and we're going to back up the trailer right into this spot, and all of this stuff right here that's on the ground is going to get loaded in. And after I do that, then I'm going to drive over past the cookie pile over here, and we're going to pick up some more stuff that's just on the ground. So I'm kind of starting to clean up all the odds and ends stuff. This guy wants all ash, so that first pile I showed you is ash. The pile I just showed you now is ash. And then this right here is a bunch of odds and ends. There's ash right in here, so I'm going to pick a lot of this stuff up. And if that's not enough, which it probably won't be, because it might be like a half of a full cord and we need 2/3 of a cord. So after that, then we're going to drive over here, and then I got ash right over here in this pile that's on the ground from stuff that I've been taking, and I should be able to finish up the load from like what's right in here. There's a bunch of ash right in here yet too. So odds and ends, I'm kind of just cleaning stuff up, so that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to get that loaded up right away, and then I disconnect the trailer because that's tomorrow's first delivery. And then today yet I have a delivery to do for a face cord or 1/3 of a cord. That I'm just going to put into the truck. So first I'm going to load up the trailer, get that done, then I'll load up the truck and I'll go deliver that. So trucking time happens again. Looky there, another load of wood is in the trailer. That's 2 face cords or 2/3 of a cord of ash, and I never had to go to the other piles. That little pile I cleaned up back over there, and then I came to this pile right here, and there was enough stuff on the ground and on the pallet right here that I was able to put in 2 face cords real easily. Now, I mentioned this the other day, and people ask me all the time, how do I know how much wood I'm putting in the trailer? Well, most of the time I have my wood in pre-stacked piles. Like right here, this, the face of this you're seeing, that's 2 face cords or 2/3 of a cord, but there's 2 rows, so really it's a full cord and a 1/3 that's in this row here, as you can see. You got here a chunk of coal, that's pretty cool. And so there it is, that's a face cord, or a full cord and a 1/3 there. So if somebody wants 2 face cords, I just take this whole row here, and then there's another whole row. So what was nice is that this pile here, because it was ash and it was pretty much off the ground, it was either on the pallet here or it was on debris, I was able to throw all that stuff in because that's all dry. But the stuff I left here, this is stuff that was in direct contact with the ground. As you can see, there's some mud on there, so it never really got dry. So this was the bottom layer of things. I kind of threw it into a little bit of a pile here. And then the next time I work on this here, I'm going to take probably all of this and it'll go in a load out to the farm. Then I'll rake all this up into that pile, and this whole section here will be cleaned up, and then this will get sold and that'll get sold. So that load is on, and now I'm going to disconnect the trailer, and I'm going to put a 1/3 of a cord or a face cord into the truck and go deliver that, because that's my next delivery. So that's what's happening. Oh, looky there, wood is in the truck. It's a face cord or 1/3 of a cord, all kinds of different stuff. I went to 3 different spots to get it. There's birch in here, there's a lot of ash in here, a bunch of maple. I saw some mulberry in here, a couple chunks of oak, white and red, and there's some box elder. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything, but more ash than anything. So down the road we go to do a delivery. I am back in the woodyard for my last delivery of the day. And I have no more time today. I was gonna do an inventory today, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow, I promise. Tomorrow's the day. I have to go now. That's it for today. Poke the buttons. I'll be back tomorrow 5:30 a.m. with another video for you to watch. Between now and then, go to my channel. There's 900 videos waiting for you to watch. That's what you should do.
Good night, Irene.